Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Factorio Building Big. And I've done a good bit of work off screen here. I've added a ton of lights per the request of someone from last video or two commented. And yeah, I've added probably 50 or 60 lights throughout the base. Hopefully that'll help. Should notice a difference when they kick on. And I've reworked our iron line here a little bit. If you remember last time, we added at the very end this one, which apparently lacking some iron ore, but I think that's okay for now. And I just hadn't really tied it in. So what I've done is we've taken our main line, which we've had from the beginning, and I'm splitting half of it off to steel. And the rest is going down, and I've actually made this a second line. And now normally, I think the correct way to do it would be to actually like do a balancer and stuff. But what I've done instead is this main line, you can see the second line is not used for anything through here, right? And this main line comes down and splits off several times, and it stops here for these guys. I did this as a cutoff point because this seemed to be kind of about where it started running out, and then also because this is a good stopping point because this is where like red science production stuff ends and then green starts down here. So this first line just completely stops here. In fact, we wouldn't even need a splitter here. But I'll leave it just in case we want to do something different in the future. And then the second line, which hasn't been used at all up until this point, is split off for everything else farther down the line. Now, it's a little weird because this is now in the place of the first line, so it could get a little confusing. We'll see. But I'm going to try that and see if it works. It may or may not. And we finished Logistics Robot Speed 2, which is what we were working on last time. And I also did alien technology and a laser turret upgrade or something. I'm a little concerned. I'd really like Logistics Robot Cargo Size 1, but I can't talk. It's so overwhelming I can't talk. No. It's horribly expensive. It's 1,200 of each science pack. Which red and green, you know, who cares? That's fine, they're cheap. Blue, now blue is backed up. Stuff is backed up. What am I hitting? Q. Oh. But that is a lot of science packs. And this guy, I've upped the request to 150, and that's the problem. The robot still can't keep up. And I'm starting to regret not belting it, but I'm still quite confident that once we get enough robots and they actually get their upgrades, they're going to be able to keep up. I'm pretty confident with that. I just don't. It's just right now there's some major issues. You can see they're not even all being used. They're fulfilling the request. It's just they're so slow that when they bring one here, they're all used up before any more get here, and it slows everything down. Yeah. So let me see what the deal is with these. We should have about 50 of these dudes in the network. We do, but we don't need them. Okay, so let's get started. What do we want? Well, we could work on Purple Science. It's not actually that difficult. We need these QL bioprocessor and a neural overclocker. This is the more complicated of the two. Okay, so this gets us 10, but it takes 90 seconds. That's a minute and a half. It takes 90 seconds, and it takes an alien artifact, so those are still used. 40 iron and 40 copper, which is really expensive. That's 4 per, right, since we get 10. And then this guy takes 12 seconds, we get 4, and it takes 2 iron, 2 copper, and water. So this one's far cheaper and quicker. Now, the ratio is 1 of each, which is interesting. So essentially, yeah, sorry about the yawns. Essentially, we can get 10 purple science packs from each process of this, but these only do 4, so that actually is a little different. So the ratios will be off, because each time this goes through a process, we get 10, which can provide 10 science packs. But this, although if we do time 12 doesn't go into 90, does it? Goes into 84. What, I think it's 7 times? Yeah, 7 times 12 is 84. Yeah, so in the time it takes to do one process of this, this can do it 7 times, and 4 times 7 is, what's 4 times 7? 28. So this can, I'm just trying to figure out the ratios here. I don't think they work out exactly. Okay, so if we didn't do any speed upgrades and we only did one of each, we would get 10 of these every minute and a half, and in about the same time, 84 seconds, we would get 28 of these. Now I'm obviously going to want more than 10 of these every minute and a half, because that's only 10 of these every minute and a half, which is pretty crappy. So let's, now one thing we could get, besides the robot thing, is I'd really like Assembler 3s. We don't have speed modules yet. Let's just, Now is this any cheaper? This requires, so that's 9. This one's actually a little more expensive than this. Let's just start this. It's going to take forever. So let's start on Purple Science. Where do we want to do this? It's not going to require much. It just requires iron, copper, and water. And for this amount of stuff, I could use robots. And it may seem like a bad idea, but the fact that this takes so long, the robot should be able to supply it. I mean, if we have iron and copper on belts somewhere already close by, then we could do it that way. We don't really have that, though. These are going to be labs. We could just do the purple stuff in here, because this blue might extend out here. And the purple stuff we want to merge on here anyway, so actually this could work perfect. Let's just do it in here, leave some room for that to expand. We'll just do it right in here. Okay. These robots are in my way, man. How many of these do we want? If we get 10 every minute and a half, what if I wanted... Well, I'm doing one of... Essentially, I'm making one of these every second, right? For that to work for this, I would need... If it took a minute, and I get 10, then I would need 6 of them. But it takes a minute and a half, so I need like 9 of these, which would be 90 every minute and a half. And then to get, let me get out my calculator. I'm sorry, not much, we're just trying to figure this out. I think this is part of the fun, though. Okay, so we need 9 of those, and that's 90 every minute and a half. If I pull out a calculator here, that's why Factorio is so fun. Get to play with calculators. For these, it takes one of each, right? So we still need 90 of these in a minute and a half. So if we got 28 in approximately a minute and a half with just one, then if we do 90 divided by 28, 3.2, and they did make a little faster than a minute and a half, so we'll actually round down to 3, and that should work. So we need 9 of these guys and 3 of these guys. Now the problem with here, we need water. We do have water here. Do these need water? They don't. Okay. Let's see how we want to set this up. Okay, we need 3 of these. Now these... Is there going to be room to expand this out here? I mean, that leaves room for a bit more. I'm just trying to think expandability here, and we can't upgrade to assembler 3s. Yeah, we'll just do this here. Okay, so we're going to request. Now I could set these up like that, which could actually work. So if we have like, let's do it here. If we have like water, okay, so we need 3 of these. Water's gonna come in, and we're gonna need a requester here as well. So let's stick a requester here. See, now that's the problem. That's why water, okay, let's do water like this somehow. Yeah, this will work. This will actually work pretty good. Okay, so these guys can get water. The exporting is going to be a little funky, but I think we'll be okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and run our water dude over here. I think we can probably pull off the same pump. This really doesn't take all that much water. And I know this isn't like the prettiest thing in the world. This is actually going faster than I thought. We're already about a third-ish of the way done. Of course, we've used all the blue, and this is still going really slow. But okay, so these require 2, 2, and 4. Okay, water. So we're essentially making one of these every 4 seconds. Well, I mean, we get 4, but we're doing one process every 4 seconds, essentially, right? Because there's 3 of them, and each one takes 12. 3 times 4 is 12. So if I request, like, 10 iron and copper, actually what I'll do is I'll do that and do that instead of, otherwise it would have defaulted to like 100 or 200. So if I request 10 of that, is that going to be enough? That is the real question we have to answer here. And I still need to set up like fast inserters and stuff being made automatically. Okay, so these are going to export here. And then this one is going to be a little funky, but I think it will work. Like I said, I want this series play around with some new builds and stuff, and see kind of how it all works. So you're gonna export there. That should be good. And someone commented on the last episode and said that because I'd mentioned at the very end that like I wanted to do some type of challenge like a power armor for every subscriber or something. Like I know a lot of people do like a rocket for each follower subscriber. I want to do something different. I said like a power armor or one of these like big cannons, and someone suggested we do power armor since it's kind of a vanilla item. It would be good, and I think that's a good idea. So that's kind of our end goal here, is to get a power armor for every subscriber, and obviously that's going to keep increasing, right? That's going to keep. I'm going to need to increase this. That's going to keep increasing as we gain subscribers. I'm going to increase this to 20 because I think the guys are just still so slow. It's not keeping up really that great. So these insert on the same side, which is perfect because then this can just side load like so. Now this is going to obviously need to side load on something. We're going to have to build the purple somewhere. So these require one of each, and we wanted what? And we wanted one a second. We need 12 of these. I don't think we're gonna have room to do this here. I think I might have goofed. I mean, there's all this room, but we need 12 of these and then 9 of these. And I'd really like to leave room for this to expand. Although I suppose we could just upgrade these machines. Speed module them or something? I don't know. This is really not... this is not really what I wanted, man. Alright, we can do this. I know we can do this. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to have the purple inserted onto this belt. And sorry if it's hard to see. I mean, the robots are in the way. Not too much I can do about that. And then we're going to have it merge up here. Okay. Let me go get some more belt. I would request it, but our robots are having a hard enough time as it is. And let me grab some circuits and some assemblers, which are where? Here? Okay. Start making inserters. I know I'm going to need them. Probably looks like we're low on iron, maybe copper. Oh, it was iron. Okay. So let's see how many can we fit here. 1, 2, wait, no. Okay. The hell? Oh, I'm picking up robots. Shit. Sorry, guys. Alright. And then these are going to run Well, those could share a belt, couldn't they? Actually, yeah, they could. Okay. I don't think we're going to fit 12 here, to be completely honest with you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Is that 12? Whew, man, that is cutting it close, I tell you. Holy crap. Now these could share a belt, these and the other things, but I think I'm just going to have them be on one belt. See, now this ratio is different. Right, because, or do we still get 10 from this? No, we only get 1, right? Okay, because in vanilla you would get 10. I'm just double checking to make sure the ratios are right. Okay, so then we also need 9 of these. And the problem is I'm requesting the iron and copper in, and I don't know how to do that very well with 9. I mean, I could do like 3 sets of that, but that's going to be messy and probably wouldn't even fit. I don't want to do 9 requester chests. Now, I could request iron and copper in and then put it on a belt, but I think that's a horrible idea. I don't know, is there room? Let's relocate this power pole. Yeah, this really makes us think. Alright, so if I just do, what is here? Oh, it's a tree. I was like, no way does the power pole hitbox extend that far. Okay, so if I did something like that, how would that work? Because these only need 2 resources, well 3, but they're all being requested in. So if I did that, and they all shared a requester chest, and I need 3 of these, I think that would actually work. I think that might work, guys. Let's hope so. I mean, this is all new. This is as new to me as it is to you, so we're winging it here. Maybe I should have just called this series, like, Winging It, not Building Big. Okay, so sorry if you can hear my keyboard, it's kind of loud. Okay, so this is, I mean, this, we're gonna need like some major iron and copper being put in chests, way more than we have now, and we're gonna need some like super ridiculous amounts of robots. And why do I have like a ridiculous amount of engines in my pocket? My inventory is full of crap. In fact, are we using all the robots? No. Okay, I'm gonna build some storage chests really quick. I'm gonna stick them in the middle of somewhere. Let's just stick them here, and I'm just gonna take advantage of my trash slots. I don't really need that many rail on me. Oh, can I not do that? It's a lot of crap I don't need. Don't really need the wooden boxes. Someone, somewhere, should come pick this up. Don't really know what they're doing. Wow, you are slow as shit. We need more robots. This cargo size is taking like 1.5 years, and these are broken. Maybe that. Why are these broken? Oh shit! Did I? Oh dear, I messed that up. No wonder. Oh man, that's probably also why we weren't making robots, because that's where they were pulling from. Crap. That is bad. That's really bad, man. Alright, let's, they only need 1 of these, right? Okay, let's request, actually, let's do this. Let's make 5 of that. 80, I mean, they do take a long ass time to make, so that's probably fine. I mean, hell, we could probably just request 40 and it would be okay. I mean, because they take 1.5 minutes to make. That's a long time. But there are 3 of them. And I don't even know if my ratios are right. I honestly couldn't tell you. Now, how we're going to export this is a totally different story. That, well, that could be a bit of an issue. Could be a little bit of an issue. Like, this is going to be cutting it so close. I think this is going to fit actually perfectly. This guy's going to go here. Okay, maybe that won't fit perfectly. I have to find another way to do this. And I just grabbed some robots. Great. Alright. How's our power doing? Once I turn this on, our power won't be too happy. Alright, so if I have you export here. Have a belt run there. I don't know, man. Gonna figure out. Like I said, we're gonna wing it here. Okay, so if you go like... Not like that. Okay, what if you go like this? Can an inserter do that? Well, here's one way to find out. Actually, we want it like the other way. No, you shit. Okay. Can inserter do this? Inserter can do that. Okay. I just had to double check. Okay, so you're going to do that. You're going to export here. And you're going to run like that. Like so. Like so. And oh, that's going to be fun. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out somehow. I should have just scooched this down this way a little bit. I don't know, can we even figure that out? That's a good question. Not so well. Gotta be kidding me. Shit. Do I have to move all of this? I don't want to move this. I refuse. Oh, here we go. Perfect. Hell yeah. There we go. Oh man. We're good. We're good. Is this awesome or what? Alright, sweet. So you got that, you got that. Okay, so now what we need is we just need... You're gonna go that. You're gonna go that. Now, is this gonna be balanced? I highly doubt it. I don't know. Maybe. Alright, let's throw you... Okay, you won't power there. So what we'll do... So I'll have you here. Actually, what we'll do is we'll just do this. I'll take care of everything. Could use a higher stack size bonus, that might be good. So the problem is that these dudes aren't... Let's make this a storage chest, shall we? Storage chest somewhere? Well, we can't forget we have warehouses. We need to utilize that. I really like how we did that with the batteries. So we definitely need to utilize the warehouses when possible. And this research is going to take forever because, yeah, we ran out of these dudes because I was retarded and like disconnected the thing. And then this, well, this is just stupid. Thing's just being retarded. Because now Blue Science is out of like everything. Great. I mean, these are working as fast as they can. And what's our deal? Can we get some more robots? We're going to need a lot more robots. That's probably why these stopped, by the way. Why aren't there any? What are you missing? Dude. Jesus Christ. Well, I have guys on me, so... The problem is there's just not enough robots to get the things over here. They're obviously in the network and stuff. There's just not enough. Okay, so these guys are working-ish? Not? No? As I said, they take forever. Now, it may seem like, just to clarify, I wanted 1 a second, and you may look at this and say, well, these are slow as hell, there's no way you're doing that, but we have to remember, we get 10 of these each. So we get 30, 60, 90, it takes 90 seconds to make, so in the end, that's 1 a second. Obviously, it's not actually, like, shooting them out 1 a second, but there's just not enough robots. There's not enough robots, man. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take half of these. We're just going to make robots ourselves. Because the factory sucks. Too much to do it. We're just going to make a whole ton of robots. How are we doing on time? We're at 25 minutes? Not bad. Got Purple Science set up. It took a little longer than expected, but that seems to be normal. This is not good. This is not good at all. Let's stick another RoboPort there. That seems to be the main point of issue. More robots. Yeah, that's the problem. There's like a bajillion of them sitting here waiting to charge. Do I need to add a third RoboPort? Don't make me add another one. I think I should add another one. I think so. I'm just seeing if there's like maybe somewhere in between I should add one. Like maybe like in here would be a good place. Also, there's a mod I think I might start using here pretty soon. That someone just came out with. It's called like new icons or something, where essentially, I mean, it's really simple. They've just like fixed, or not fixed, they've like updated the icons in the game. So like, for example, they changed how the alien artifacts look, and they made it so that like the steel furnace actually looks like the icon is actually this rather than this, and they changed how the oil refinery works, or not works, looks, the icon and the solar panels, so they actually look like the solar panels when you place them. I mean, it's pretty cool. I mean, it's like super simple, but I think it is cool because there's definitely stuff that's lacking, and like the batteries, makes the batteries look like the battery research. Just kind of simple stuff like that to make things look a little more how they're supposed to. And yeah, so this guy, this is going to be interesting. I think what we're going to have to do here is just merge. It's not really that big of a deal because it's just going to merge onto this one anyway. So that somehow worked out. You know, that's one of the things I find super fun and interesting about Factorio. It's like you can almost always find a way, right? If you think about it enough. And it's like this one may have been simple, right? But it's like, I mean, you guys know because you watch, and I know, I did not plan this. I did not even come close to pre-planning this, right? Now my experience in the game, compared to like some newer people, you know, my experience made me think, well, maybe I should just leave a little space here for just because space is good. And that's why that allowed that to happen. But it's like, I just think it's so cool, you know, like this, for example. It's like you can pretty much always find a way to route something if you want. And that's how we get like the spaghetti factories and stuff. But those are some of the best ones to look at, and they can still work, right? And that's just what I love about Factorio. It's like, it's always a puzzle, you know. And normally I am not a fan of puzzle games, but Factorio is just like, you're always trying to figure stuff out. It's really great. Alright, let me, I know we're at about like 30 minutes. I'm gonna cut this recording in a second. I just want to power this on. And we have another major charging issue, it looks like, up here. There's just too many robots for the amount of RoboPorts. And that's probably some of our throughput issue, if we're going to be completely honest here. There's just not enough RoboPorts. And this is a problem. Copper's a big problem. We might have run out. Uh-oh, that might be bad. So lack of copper means no advanced circuits. Or none of these, actually, is what that means. Okay, so let's go just throw another one here. These guys suck. How's our FPS doing? Not great. Still using all 450 robots. Okay, why is copper... Copper's full. We just need another copper line. Time for a second copper line like we did this. That's what we'll do next time, or I'll do it off screen, guys. I think I'm going to call it here, but I'll throw in another copper smelter below this, and we'll make this one probably the second line, and then the other one will actually become this main line again, just so it lines up. That's what we're going to do next time, is get another copper smelter. We can probably still pull off of this because this like barely does anything right now. And yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. So as always, thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Hope you all enjoyed and look forward to the next. Making progress. Definitely moving up in the world here. But until next time, I look forward to seeing you all, and do take care.